You can watch the show youtube.com/@ESPN1000 Chicago. Tyler Rocky, Tom Thayer, Pat the Designer, Carmen DeFalco, Sylvie, Waddle, Cap, Jack McGrath, Jeff Joniak, all the gangs here. Plenty more is going to be on the way as well. But gentlemen, we're finally here. The last one of these that we're going to get for another 7 months. And Thayer, I'll start with you as the guy who has won this game. You even told us if you're watching us on YouTube, you've got your Super Bowl jersey in the background with you right there. What is this day like for someone who's getting ready and gearing up and trying to win a championship?
It's the biggest day of the rest of your life, depending upon the outcome of this game. If you go and you're fortunate enough to win the game, it's going to change the rest of your life in a lot of different ways. If you go and you lose the game, it's going to be the most miserable moments of your life, and it's going to be hard to overcome. And you hope that you can get there again. But listen, man, we are the youngest team in the Super Bowl the day we won the Super Bowl, and we never went back. So, don't sit here and think that, because we're a bunch of young guys, we're guaranteed to be back. That's never certain. But if you got a chance to suit up today, play like your life means everything in your life, because it does.
It's funny you bring that up, because a lot of people can look at this Patriots team and Drake May. Everyone can think Drake May's in year 2. He could go to 5 more of these things over the course of his career. But if you had to lay money right now on Drake May or on like someone like Joe Burrow, who went so early in his career, whether or not he's going to be back, I think if you look at the landscape, you'd probably be betting no in a lot of cases of whether or not Joe Burrow is going to be back. Again, it's a crazy game. So much stuff can happen in this, but it is one of these games where so many things can go wrong for you over the course, and you never know when you are going to get your next chance to get back to one of these things.
Tyler, just have him call Dan Marino.
Yeah,
exactly.
There you go.
His rookie year and never went back. I mean,
second year.
I've often felt the same way about Joe Burrow being a great young quarterback. Will he ever go back? But I have a question for Thayer. 40th anniversary. Did you get up early, take a cab to Soldier Field, and just hang out just to reminisce, because that's what you did Super Bowl morning?
Yeah, I actually got there really early this morning and made sure that, this time I brought the dogs with me so we could go for a walk and reminisce before. It's something I'll never think about again. But no, that's not the case. It's just, I always say I get up and I watch the game. As soon as the game is over, I shut it off, because I'm so envious of these guys, of the winners and everything they're going to experience from this moment on, that I have a hard time watching it because I'm petty and envious.
That's coming from a guy who's won one of these things.
I was going to say, you won.
Can you imagine if you lose?
I've lost the NFC Championship game, and there's no bigger. I mean, there is. You losing the Super Bowl is big, but losing the NFC Championship game when you're at home, it's as miserable as a loss as you can possibly go through in the course of your career. So it's just different, man. I just know that the fun that these guys are going to have for the rest of their life, and I just wish that I would have been a part of that again, and I wasn't. But I have fun anyways.
Joniak, you broadcast the Super Bowl. Like, who would have thought that back in 2006 that the Bears would not go back? Like, they didn't even make the playoffs the next few years until 2010. Lamar Jackson and some of the great Josh Allen, they have not even gotten to the Super Bowl yet. It's so funny. Waddle and I have talked about this a lot. If you win one these days, it's like the new 0, because everyone's like, oh, he only won 1. Do you know how hard it is to win 1? And we all know, because we're Bears fans. So hopefully we'll get back next year.
I would say this. I would say this. This is why I always say you never know when your number's going to be called, and you never know when, that old phrase, well, you're not one player away. You don't know. You just don't. Seasons are weird. This season was really weird. The Bears were one play away from going to the NFC title game, and then ultimately, who knows, they may have advanced to the Super Bowl. So it's why I kind of shudder and I bristle when people say, well, you're not one player. Yeah, the Jets are not one player away, but if you've got the quarterback and you've got the coach, then I think you've got a chance. And that's why I say you always have to be pedal to the metal.
Right. And, the whole one play matters. You've heard me say that every single week of every single season. Every play matters. You don't know which one's going to put you there, the one that's going to escape you from getting there. And to your point, I was on the team plane on the Monday after the Super Bowl in '06, and Olin Kreutz came up to me on the team plane, was just out like he normally does, very proud and very positive, said, "Don't worry, Joniak, we'll be back." And those are always last words for teams that cannot repeat. So few have. And yeah, I also get a comedic break from people who, oh yeah, you got to win a Super Bowl. You got to do this. How about just win one game? How about just win one playoff game? Because they're all equally challenging, and you go in with best intentions, and it could go off the rails in a big hurry. And seemingly, if you lose the Super Bowl, typically you have a hard time getting it all back together for a while. And for whatever reason, maybe that kick in the is just harder mentally, spiritually to overcome than we realize.
Yeah, that's part of what I think is so impressive about, really both of these teams, but specifically the Patriots. You're talking about a team that's been drafted inside the top 10 the past couple of years, and you get the right coach in there. And to Waddle's point, for the teams who say, I don't know if we're really one player away, you go out, you make some shrewd moves in the offseason, especially this Patriots team, who I think Shay's brought up the point a number of times this year. Their draft class with that featured Drake May, he's the only man standing in that draft class on the roster right now, which is incredible to think about, that you're in the Super Bowl without all of those young players.
It also goes to show you, if you have the coach and the quarterback, you probably have a chance. So that's, if you can get those two things, then you feel like, okay, now we can kind of start pushing all in. Now a window's open. If you don't have those things, forget it.
Okay, so do you push all in and trade what it takes to get Max Crosby? Because Jay Glazer said more than what Parsons cost.
Yeah, I don't know how that's possible, but how is that?
It's a tough conversation to have, because you feel like you've got so much going for you, and realistically adding one defensive end to this team, you may look at it and go, well, it's one player, but it's one player that makes Jalen Johnson's life easier, makes Tremaine Edmonds' life easier, makes the DB group as a whole's life easier, right? We saw Kyle Fuller went from a nice player that we had where we were kind of like, dang it, if we got Aaron Donald, we'd be in a very different situation, to when the Pro Bowl was still a real event, a Pro Bowl caliber player, and somebody who was taking the football away a ton because Khalil Mack was in the building and was wreaking havoc that first year. So it's a tough trade to make with how much it costs. But if you feel like your Super Bowl window's open, that window don't last long. Like the Eagles window might be coming to an end, and it was what, 3-4 years?
But the Packers gave up Kenny Clark. It's not like they didn't give up a good football player on their team to get Parsons. And
2 once.
What's that?
And two
first round.
Yeah, but I'm talking about specifically taking someone off the roster. But that's a good point too, and the 2 ones. But so if you have whatever you determine to be your best football player on defense, if you had to give him up and to get Max Crosby and draft capital, I think you have to. There's a lot you have to take in consideration. Crosby's 28, going to be 29 years old. He's a good football player, but like Parsons, giving up a good football player, 2 draft choices, and to get him, there still doesn't guarantee anybody anything.
I believe when John Gruden was the Tampa, they traded for Simeon Rice. And that put them over the top for their defense. They needed just one more piece. And, this isn't fantasy football. I know it's popular and it's a good debate all the time when these superstars might be, the guy. But I think I don't want to mortgage the future, because the future is Caleb Williams. So you talk about windows closing in Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts has been there a minute. That coach is under siege right now. I don't even know what's going on there. This is just the beginning for the Bears. This is the beginning of Ben Johnson's era. This is the beginning of Caleb Williams' era. So I think with what's ahead and the amount you're going to have to pay Caleb Williams, I think that salary cap maintenance is going to be as important as anything on the field that also is going to have to be tended to.
Jeff, I said this the other day, though, and how we were just starting this conversation about it's so hard to win one playoff game. It's so hard to get back to a Super Bowl. Like I'm going with this mantra, mortgaging your future would be not taking advantage of the position you're in now. And look, I don't care if it's Max Crosby. I don't care if it's somehow Myles Garrett becomes available. I don't care if you spend your first 4 picks on defensive linemen. You got to get me more pass rush. They have to have it. And so, like, I know we all gravitate towards a superstar, and I've been on the Max Crosby train. Yeah. But I think what mortgaging your future would be is saving picks and never taking advantage of the position you're in today with these rookie deals that a lot of the young offensive players are on, including Caleb.
Yeah, that's a good point, but it disturbs me when I see Max Crosby saying, yeah, the team I'd like to play for is the Detroit Lions. So, you might have to just to protect from him going to Detroit.
Yeah. So what if the best player on the board, on your board, if you're Ryan Poles, is a left tackle? You don't know what Ozzie Trapillo is going to be like. Ryan Poles said he wouldn't be back till late next year, if at all.
The one thing you got to trust, though, too, is that you have the right guys looking in the building, right? You've got football guys here now. There's no question what Ben Johnson is. There's no question. The guy that found Khalil Mack, the guy that found Trey Hendrickson is our defensive coordinator. The guy that went, I think that I know what you're saying. He's undersized and not going to be able to do that at the NFL. Talk about Khalil Mack. I think that he's going to be a really good player, and he was, and he ended up being a dominant force and has still been a dominant force for years. Like, there is a point where you have to get to where you trust the eyes that you have in the building. And if you believe in the coaching staff to go out there and coach these guys up, I mean, how many players did we see that we didn't think were going to be on the roster this year, make impact plays in games this year? DeMarco Jackson, C.J. Gardner-Johnson coming in and being somebody that had an impact. Nashawn Wright started the year as the 4th or 5th DB on this roster and ended up leading the NFL in interceptions. Like, at a certain point, you got to look at the football guys you got in the building and say, find me the next guy, because it's great to have that guy for the couple of years that he's great. But it's also real nice to have the 10-year guy that's creating pressure and wreaking havoc in the NFC North.
The hope is that this time next year, we're not doing a big game pregame, that we're all too busy because we'll be at the Super Bowl.
The Bears are playing.
Yeah, we won't have the time to be able to do this because we'll be so busy, talking about the Bears and Super Bowl as ESPN gets the handoff today, the first Super Bowl for ESPN. Hopefully, we'll be part of that.
Hey, does anybody out there see the resemblance? I texted this to Tyler a couple weeks ago. I did a double take when I saw a photo of Mike McDonald. A certain look. I said, they look like very similar to Tyler Aki. He says he sees it. He likes the doppelganger.
Mike
so
McDonald and Aki,
really? Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe just when the light hits him a certain way. You in, Tyler?
I don't think Tyler can hear us.
Isn't Tyler hosting this
I think
show?
he's moved by that, Jeff.
The audio's going in and out when Pat just left. The audio was going in and out.
I think he can only hear Thayer.
Tyler, can you hear me? No, I don't think he can hear me.
Can't hear anybody.
Hoodie, take the reins. Go ahead.
I got you now.
Oh, he's got it.
Were you guys? I couldn't tell if you guys were talking to me or not.
Next year,
my
Hoodie,
audio
if we're
just
all
cut out for a
in
second,
this
but I think
game,
we're back.
we can still do this show the morning of the game since it doesn't kick off till 5:30.
I know.
We can still get this gathering the morning of a game, and then
Where is the Super Bowl next year?
LA.
Los Angeles. So that's a 5 a.m. start for this big game pregame.
That's
you
right.
You in, Tommy? 5 a.m.
I'm
Pacific?
Well, he'll be at the stadium already.
Just be dragging Waddle home, and getting him to get into his hotel room for the, to make sure that he's a part of the show.
Live to Santa Monica Pier, Hoodie. What do you think? Let's go.
I'm in. I'm in.
I'm with you.
I'll do it.
Hey, Carm, you got a long shot play like you did when you hit Devin Hester in 06?
No. I mean, I've got a few long shot defensive guys for MVP. I mean, but nothing like just a few real long odds guys.
What about a kicker for MVP?
No, I did not. Somebody was, I think maybe Mikey Scott was trying to
Against
make
Cards religion.
this week. Yeah, I mean, go ahead. I'm not a bet I have, but I've got some long shot defensive guys and then a handful of other props.
Who are some of the long shots you like defensively?
I have a little bit on Christian Gonzalez. I have a little bit on Milton Williams at 200 to 1.
So all Patriots.
Yeah, I have a lot. I have a lot of Patriot bets. Like I have a Drake May prop over as long as rushing yard. I do have most Patriot props. Excuse me. I don't have too strong conviction one way or another. Like I think it'll be close. And just historically speaking, these games with an underdog that big, the dogs usually fare quite well. They usually are in it. So
they do, and I have Seattle. I bet Seattle minus 9.5.
Minus 9.5.
Wow.
How much does that pay?
I have it in a parlay, and it pays $1 billion. So
right.
You won't see me tomorrow.
Well, right. Yeah. You're hoping for the blowout then. Yeah.
Yeah, I have everything. I have a whole parlay of just Seahawks stuff and Jigba over 100 yards, minus 9.5, 2 touchdowns for Kenneth Walker. Yeah.
So if they have a monster game, you're just going on they're going to have a monster game and route them, and then, it could all hit. So I see what you're doing. Yeah. That's why I have mostly correlated Patriot stuff, just because I have a small piece of Patriots plus 4.5.
Yeah, we also did a family same game that my wife put in. She has her own app. And so everyone picked one thing, and my last daughter-in-law's like, okay, and I want blue Gatorade on the parlay. I'm like, absolutely not.
Absolutely not, no.
That's been their color, right?
I'm bugging out because Yurko can't get in, and you guys need to hear Yurko and not me. So have a great Super Bowl Sunday. I'm going with the Patriots in the upset. I don't know. There's just something brewing with me and the Patriots. I know that's not a popular thought, but
that's all right.
You guys enjoy the game.
See you, buddy. You too.
You too, Jeff.
Thanks, Jarniak. By the way, this is the Big Game pregame brought to you by Yingling. It's the biggest game and day of the year. NFC versus AFC, everything on the line. And today on ESPN Chicago, it's big game talk, big opinions, and absolutely zero agreement. Every angle debated, every take argued, every matchup dissected. Get ready for the big game with compelling analysis right here on ESPN Chicago. Brought to you by Yingling Lager and Flight by Yingling. Big game, big debates. There he is. There's Yurko.
He looks thrilled.
He's getting ready.
Welcome.
Hi, John.
It's almost you're muted.
I don't know, but we've got.
I'm not muted.
You're messing with us.
I can't say what I want to say because we're on the radio too. So
you're messing with us.
How is everybody?
We're good. We look like the Brady Bunch.
Did everybody go get pheasant hunting this morning?
No, I missed it.
Oh, I did. We shot 12. It's beautiful, beautiful morning.
You harvest all those to eat?
You darn right we did.
Nice.
You shot 12.
Couple are being utilized for training of a young puppy.
You shot 12, John, but how's the pheasants? Good?
Oh, they were good. The chucker were even better.
Yeah, good.
Who cleans them?
They do. They do. And then they kept four full bodies so they could train some puppies. A couple of the guys got some new dogs, so they want to be able to mouth some birds. So that's what they kept.
Leave it. Only Yurko comes into the pregame and hey, who went pheasant hunting this morning, and then gives us the lowdown about what they're doing to train the puppies.
Right.
I mean,
you got to train the puppies, man. And you got to do
Tyler just say it's compelling analysis. That's what we're doing.
That was pretty compelling right there.
Who went pheasant hunting this morning?
Do you smoke those pheasants? Is that how you guys cook them?
No. Jakey's going to cook some pheasant up, like some pheasant fried rice. He's going to put a little meal together for him. So
some pheasant sliders today.
Not today. No sliders, guys. A little bit
It's like the Patriots hunting Seahawks.
Yeah, that's right.
Kind of the same thing with the old musket,
only
barrel.
Only the sea hag is not a good bird. It doesn't make for fine table fare at all.
I wouldn't think so.
The sea hag. I don't
you guys had me locked out of this thing for about 10 minutes. I was a little disgruntled.
I'm shocked you hung around.
Too many people.
We do look like the Peggy's right. Where was Peggy still on, or is she up? We do look like the Brady Bunch. I think.
We do.
It
Yeah,
is.
we totally look like the Brady Bunch.
It is.
And you guys are so serious. Why is everybody so serious?
It
Are
looks
we
like
having
Hollywood
fun?
Squares is what it looks like.
Looks like
Hollywood Squares.
There's Paul Lind in the middle right here.
Yeah.
Hey, did all of you see what Belichick's girlfriend wore to the Duke North Carolina game last night?
I did not.
No.
Oh, God.
She showed up with Bill, and her T-shirt says "Orchids of Asia Day Spa" with a caricature of a woman giving a back rub.
That's awesome.
It's all over the place now. TMZ, people are just pissed.
How did I miss that? What a game that was last night. That was a great finish.
College basketball night of the year last night.
Dude,
That's
it was
what
awesome, Tyler.
That's
like
what
the
it was
Illinois
last
game.
night.
We were texting during the Illinois game. Like, I mean, that was great. The Duke, North Carolina, the last 5, and I didn't see the whole thing. I only saw about like I probably only saw like the last 12 minutes of the game. And I was like, man, was I glad I made it home to catch the end of that. And then the Illinois game was fantastic.
Illinois game was great. Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
Did you see the entire student section at the Carolina Duke game? All their shirts, I heart Drake May. And I guess Drake May recorded a video for game day yesterday too.
Pretty awesome. Not bad.
Carm, I just texted it to you.
His brother was it his dad who played basketball at?
So did you see the stat? The last time North Carolina hit a buzzer beater was the 2017 Luke May shot against Kentucky to send them to the Final Four. And then you have the play last night, and now all of a sudden you fast forward to 2026, and Drake May, Luke May's younger brother, is playing in the Super Bowl tonight.
Good vibes in the Patriots. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm feeling better about Pats plus the 4.5. Let's
go. Carm, did you see that?
I saw it. That's outstanding.
I thought his dad was either a football or a basketball player for North Carolina.
And his brother played baseball. I mean, they're just Carolina through and through.
Good athletes. Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
So what's everybody doing? What are you doing to celebrate the big game?
As soon as this is over.
Peggy told me yesterday she's not doing a party this year.
I just got invited.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Plans change?
That's
I've
awesome.
I got the dip in the it's already cooking. So yeah, all good.
Oh, thanks, Johnny.
What are you cooking,
There you go,
Pat?
Hoodie.
Gosh.
Hoodie's got the article up there.
That's fantastic.
Looks good. Looks like a picture to me.
It's probably one of the oddest stories in recent sports history.
Yes. So bizarre.
The whole thing is crazy. Imagine Adam Vinatieri goes in the Hall of Fame before Bill Belichick. I mean,
Carm just shut them all out. I think
you can't even make it up, Hoodie. I mean, you can't make that. I mean,
the kicker's good, but you're going to shut out everyone else. Maybe Brady too. Just shut them all out, just for a year.
It's the craziest.
So weird.
Might as well take Richard Seymour and Lawyer Malloy out as well.
Yeah. What are they? I mean, Ty Law's in there. Not Lawyer Malloy. Ty Law. Right? Yeah, Ty Law. Yeah. It's crazy. Crazy.
Insanity.
Yerk, what time is cigar? What time are you hitting the cigar lounge?
Guys, you're already heading up there, fellas.
You going up right when you're done?
Cigars, smoke a couple of cigars, and then heading up to the R Bar, where we have a table reserved for 8.
Nice.
Bunch of jackaloons from Calumet City are going to be up there having a good time.
Yerko's got the Super Bowl Sunday wired. Cigar to start, R Bar with his buddies at night. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That's the
Starting
table
with the
you stay
pheasant.
away from. If you're in a bar, that's the table you steer clear of those guys.
Why? We're friendly chaps.
Oh, yeah.
We have a good time. We do some line pulls. We have a good time. We have fun.
I thought you said don't do the line pulls, though.
The guys are going to bring the cards no matter what. Viking Scott, there it is.
Yeah.
Viking Scott sent that exact card.
Yeah.
And you know what? You end up being victim of circumstance.
Yeah, you're almost you can't not participate because they're right there in front of you and everybody else is.
Yeah. And then they got one left and they just keep leaning on you. Come on, man. Come on. It's the only one left.
Yeah.
You're like, all
I
right.
don't know what you're talking about. The line card? What is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, Peggy's got it right there.
Please.
I don't know what those are. What are those?
What is it?
Strip cards. They're called strip cards.
Yeah.
And then the number comes down here. You put your name on the line, and then the number is revealed with after you scratch it off, and that's the total.
The second digit of whatever the score is you add them up and the
Like
sum
7-7, it would be 4.
4,
Yeah.
right? Like if it's 7-7, 4 is the winner.
Gotcha.
If you order these online, you get about 500 of them in one
Yeah.
pack.
Oh yeah.
That'll be good forever.
Peggy knows.
Yeah, they're used for gambling, just so everybody knows.
Yeah.
There's no other purpose for it but to gamble.
They're definitely used for gambling.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny, did you warm up on the golf simulator this morning, or
No.
you were shooting birds? That's right.
No stimulator. We walked about 3.5, 4 miles this morning through the brush,
Look at you.
through the thick stuff.
Cold.
And
I'm
had a
impressed.
good breakfast this morning. Good stuff happening this morning.
Nice.
Tried to catch a little bit of a cat nap here. I don't know if you guys can see, the eyes are a little bit heavy here.
They look the same as they do every day.
Nothing a little Red Bull won't handle, though.
Oh my gosh.
Tommy, you watching any golf today?
Yeah, I
yeah.
am.
Which Tommy, guys?
Both
Yeah.
times. Both
Waddle
times.
or Thayer?
Yeah, which
Both.
Tommy?
There,
Cabo.
That was actually directed to Waddle, because I know
There,
he
you
won.
watch
Well,
golf, do you?
I've been to that tournament before, so I kind of have a lay of the land and have an understanding of the crowd and everything. So it's kind of neat to watch it. And I'm a Scotty Scheffler fan, and I'd like to see if he makes the ultimate comeback.
Have you ever been to the party Saturday night up there where they play? I think it's called, is it the Crow's Nest or the Eagle's Nest or whatever?
Crow's Nest, yeah.
Yes. I was there I was all in for a whole weekend.
Yeah.
And it was the weekend that San Diego and the Steelers played the Super Bowl out there. So it was like a 5-day, just a 5-day experience that you only want one of those in a lifetime.
The last man standing.
Yeah. I mean, the last 3 weekends of golf on TV, like when they were at, where's the Farmers in LA, and then they were at Torrey Pines and now they're in Phoenix. Like the weather, I mean, I just like putting it on to look at they've had nothing but blue skies and everything's green. And it's like, oh my God.
80 degrees there.
It's incredible. Like I'm just having on just to look at it on one of the TVs. I'm just like, oh man, it looks so nice.
By the way, Cap, did you see who's hanging out at the Waste Management?
Who?
Bregman and Tarek Skubal.
There you go.
Yep.
Get Skubal to Chicago.
Yeah, I don't know where they were sitting, but they were sitting together. They took a picture together at that tournament yesterday. So
Yeah, odd turn for the White Sox to get Skubal, but I'm all for it.
Let's go, buddy. Let's go.
laying out the other side of town, huh?
And Ishbia convinced Jerry, let's spend some money on Skubal. Let's
That's
trade for him and
hilarious.
sign him. We traded Crochet away, but at least we got some good prospects. Now let's go invest it in Skubal. Come on, buddy, let's go.
When they got the Japanese third baseman, they had to promise Jerry they could make it up with Japanese advertisers before he would greenlight the $37 million.
They will.
I would think.
Hey, speaking of that, do we have bidets at the new studio?
We got
Good.
What?
We should have.
Yeah, that's what he requested, right? That's a
In the clubhouse, yeah.
Yeah.
The Dodgers started
Wow.
a couple years ago, and they
I would say, though, that, Carm, I lean on you for all of these sophisticated things. Peggy, maybe as well. Public bidets or bidets for more than one are probably not popular, are they? That's not the thing.
I
Like,
mean, they have them in hotels in Europe. I mean,
I know, but like
I've used
it's
them.
it's you and whoever you're in the hotel room with, and when you check out, my guess is they clean them nicely. I'm not sure they're going to do that at the rate, are they?
Well, I mean, well, they're only in the clubhouse. I mean, they're not like in the rate for fans to use.
No. I mean, even so, I mean, listen.
The clubhouse is pretty clean.
When I get done with 6
Can you
innings,
imagine if you go into
I'm going to go in there and wash up. What are you talking about?
Tommy, I'm just thinking about Frank from Beverly going in there. Boy, that feels pretty good. Jeez.
Hell yeah, it does. Frank knows.
You can't tell me that that's a bidet for one. The other guys in there are going to go in there.
I'm sure, but I'm saying I think they keep it pretty sanitary within the clubhouse. But I mean, I don't know. Is it how? And I guess you guys were talking about it the other day, and I guess I see your point. Like but I mean, you're sitting on a public toilet potentially using it. There's all kinds of stuff in the air. Like, how much different is it really? I don't know.
No,
Wait,
I figured that the
who is
entire
actually-
team would have access.
Who is actually sitting on a public toilet?
Hovering, aren't you? Aren't you hovering?
Exactly.
Or you line it. Yeah, you're hovering or you line it. Yeah,
No,
one of the
I
two.
sit on it. Yes.
Oh, good God.
Don't care.
He does.
We
Sit on
also
it.
know
I
what you
count
do.
on it.
We also know what you do in the studio, Yerk. So
Yeah, I know. I mean, I don't put a layer of toilet paper down, nothing. Just I gamble, roll the dice.
That's
I have a question. Do you think that I can't smell it? Or do you just like hope that I didn't smell it?
Are you
There's
talking
a
about
soundbite.
feet? Are you talking about feet or when I'm ripping them?
Well, your feet, I know that,
Oh.
but when you're ripping them, it's like
Well, Carmen can smell them. I know that because I'm quite potent.
so bad.
He doesn't care.
I'm quite
He
potent.
actually apologized, I heard the other day. I guess it was,
Oh, it was brutal. He crop dusted me. He tried not to. He didn't do it
I
on
stopped
purpose.
at the door and let it fly in the hallway. There's nobody in the place anymore.
It was
And I
brutal.
said I gave it a 5 count. As I walked in, it was like a vacuum from the hallway, like the opening of the door. And it went whoosh. I could feel it pass me, the heat, the rise in temperature as it passed me, as it went to Carmen. And I said, I'm sorry.
It was so
Before I
bad.
even reached him, I said, I'm sorry. My plan did not work.
You must understand, like Pigpen, though, it lingers.
That's
stays
what it
with
was.
you.
Oh, it
Probably the
does,
whole
yeah.
day.
It's a cloud. There's no gray area. It's a cloud for sure. By the way, we used to have bidets when we were kids. They're called garden hose.
yeah.
And then you handled your own business, right there. Mom and dad aren't home. The door's locked. Hey, sometimes you got to flush the system.
Tom, you're familiar with that, right? Southside guy.
Oh,
Yeah, the,
Tom's
garden
flushed
hose.
his system. Joliet, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Listen, I grew up in a house with sisters and 1.5 bathrooms. I'm familiar with everything.
That's right. You got no choice.
And we had an upstairs we had 5 girls in one room and 3 boys in the next room with a small bathroom in between. So you became accustomed to everything. This was a whole Super Bowl conversation. I thought we were talking about the game.
No.
Talking about that Super Bowl, Peggy.
I'm sorry. All right. So here's
Super Bowl.
here's my question for you guys.
I'm tapping out. I got to go get my grandson.
See you, Cap.
All right, later, Cap.
What can we learn, or what can Dennis Allen and the Bears learn from Mike McDonald and his defense? Because if you don't have a Micah Parsons, if you don't have a Myles Garrett, what can be learned from what they're able to generate with their defense?
I would start with go get yourself a Dexter Lawrence and Leonard Williams. I know the funny thing is Peg, they don't have anyone on their defensive front that has double-digit sacks, but I do believe they were like mid to high 40s as a group. So I think collectively they did do a good job getting after the quarterback. But I don't know that there was anyone in this league that had to be more creative than Dennis Allen was this year because the lack of overall pressure. And if you factor out some of the sacks that came from the secondary, they had to be bottom 5 or bottom 6 or 7 in terms of sacks that came from their D line.
Yeah.
I think that if you can't get a handful of defensive linemen that play that role, then you got to have Jaquan Brisker and Kyler Gordon healthy for a whole year. Maybe keep C.J. Gardner-Johnson to be able to use them from the second level and bring pressure. Because I don't think it's not fantasy football where you can't go out there and get a bunch of these star defensive linemen. And that's what I like about Dennis is he was creative in that last Green Bay game, using 4, 5, and 6 defensive backs at a time. And if they can stay healthy, I think it gives them a chance to be more creative week in and week out, depending upon where you think the vulnerabilities of your opponent lies.
And this might seem obvious, but they've hit in the draft on almost every defensive pick that they've made in the past couple of years. Like, look at the safety that they drafted this year in the second round, and he's an immediate contributor. Like, they've been extremely successful in the draft the past couple of years, just stacking up on that defense.
Yeah, to your point, Jack, too, Schefter tweeted this out today. They revisited the Russell Wilson trade and the picks that they made as a result of that. You've got Charles Cross at left tackle, so there's one on the offensive side, but then you've got Boye Mafe, Devin Witherspoon, and Derek Hall, all guys that are critical parts, all because they offloaded Russ. And they've gotten to this point now.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I'd like, the physicality that Seattle plays with.
Yeah.
I mean, it's unbelievable the way they play.
I agree.
They bring it. And I mean, if it doesn't, it's got a tendency to want to make you somewhat tentative on the other side. Now, one would say that, well, how the hell are you going to make these guys tentative? They play football. They've been playing football forever. But when you start getting the living blank smacked out of you, you notice it, you hear it, you know what the sound's like, and whether it's, people like it or not, sometimes subconsciously they become a little bit more tentative. So Seattle's going to be smacking people around today, and I can't wait to watch it.
Charlie, are you all over the exotic bets, some of the prop bets?
Yeah. Well, for one, that safety that Jack just mentioned, Nick Emmanwori, that's the guy I have too much of an investment on to be the MVP of this thing. I don't know, guys. Like, I really think Seattle is just on a different level than everybody else in this league right now. And Gatorade color, orange, plus 250. I think that's where you got hoodie.
May I interest you in a Jake Bobo, 0.5 receptions. Who gets one, you cash. What do you think?
Oh.
I like that one. I like I said this on Waddle and Sylvie, the over 1.5 fourth down conversion attempts. All you need is 2. Mike Vrabel might do that on the opening drive for all we know.
Probably.
Well, the way that these playoffs have been, too, it's all fourth down attempts and trying to keep this possession alive. Not a lot of kicking field goals.
I think
Jake Johnson did it from his own 30.
I think Jake Bobo is the only receiver in the history of the league that ran a slower 40 time at the combine than me. I think he ran like
He has as many catches. He has as many catches in the playoffs as he did during the regular season, too. So
one was a touchdown,
That's
too.
a good one.
Yeah.
On these one cash.
Tyler, I thought that weren't the Seahawks they went for it the fewest times on fourth down this year?
I would have to check the numbers on that. I'm not sure who had the fewest fourth down attempts.
I thought that's what I saw, that when it comes to taking the points that McDonald is like leading the pack.
Let's see.
They were near the bottom. For a younger coach, they don't go for it as much as you would expect.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
I'm going to go downstairs and try to drink 12 Yingling flights. So happy Super Bowl to all of you. Be safe.
Good luck to you.
Okay.
Have fun.
Yes. For my also, I like your shirt, Peggy. I
do too.
I gotta take off. I got to take the dogs out. Thanks for having me. Thanks for letting me be a part of you guys.
All right.
Love you, Tom. You're the best there.
To your point, Peggy, I just looked it up. The Seahawks have not attempted a fourth down in the playoffs this year.
That's what
They have not. Wow.
Yeah.
And the Bears have been eliminated for 2 rounds, and they are the leader in fourth down attempts with 12.
Yep.
Now, part of that's the game script. You were playing in a couple of desperate situations here, but they have 12. The next highest team is 5. New England's got 4. So there's not a lot of Seattle's not a team that's really going to go for it on fourth down very often.
Yeah.
So, what are some of the props? I know, Hoodie, you gave yours out right there. Shay, you got a prop that you like for the game today?
I just did exact score: New England 20, Seattle 16.
Exact.
You have rationale for that one on the exact score?
150 to 1. Yeah. I mean, I'm on under. I'm on Patriots plus 4.5. I'm with Carm. I have Christian Gonzalez MVP. Tyler, I told you earlier in the week, the George Halani hate ticket. All the George Halani unders in a same game parlay.
Did you see they elevated a couple running backs, Seattle did, including Bayless Jones, an old friend.
Oh, good.
Going to get a Super Bowl patch on his jersey.
Can we all bet Bayless Jones fumble? Yes. Minus 1,000.
That's mean. Come on. Hey, Shay, where's my buffalo chicken dip recipe?
Oh, shoot. You know what? I'll text it to you right after this.
Yeah, well, I have the ingredients.
That's what I'm making too, Shay.
It's my favorite.
The best way to do it,
yeah,
Dion, buy a bottle of Frank's Red Hot sauce and then just take the one off with the label.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because I have a bottle. Yep. Okay.
Yep. Just take the one off with the label.
See, I thought Shay had some sort of secret sauce or something.
Maybe he does.
I do, but the way I do it, I use like 3 different real cheeses, blocks, and shred them up. So it's a little more time consuming, but
Well, that's why I asked you yesterday.
It's primo
instead of today.
I forgot, Dion. Yesterday was incredible college basketball day. I got home.
No, it was. That
Sank into my
Illinois
chair.
game was great. I
Yeah,
bet.
go green.
I know. What a win. That was a great game. They'll meet each other again.
Tyler,
It'll be fun.
Tyler, can I interest you in some Gator metrics for the Gatorade color prop?
Go ahead. What do you got, Chuck?
Okay. The last 5 years, it was yellow, lime, green, and then the Chiefs were purple, and before that, it was blue, blue, orange. Right now, the favorite is orange. The last time the Seahawks won the Super Bowl, they went orange. They dunked Pete Carroll in orange. Now, here's one thing. The head trainer for the Seattle Seahawks is this guy named Ivan Lewis. Where was Ivan Lewis before he got to the Seahawks? He's been there for 7 years. Before that, he was with USC between 2015 and 2019. In that time, they won a Pac-12 championship, a Rose Bowl, and they beat UCLA. And in all those moments, they dunked Gatorade on their head coach at the time was Clay Helton. What color was that? It was orange. So if you think the Seahawks are going to win, orange Gatorade is your color.
No, Charlie.
Charlie.
Is the trainer in charge of the Gatorade color though?
I believe that's because they're the ones. So they all came from USC. They're all from this. They've all been there for 7 years. They all got there at the same time, basically. So their nutrition guy and their head trainer, those are kind of the guys that I would assume are making those kinds of calls. And because of that, their track record is that they are an orange Gatorade. So we're going by the Gator metrics. I think the favorite of orange is properly priced.
We got nutritionist analytics out of Charlie for the Super Bowl.
Isn't the Gatorade color that gets dumped, isn't that basically that's the least favorite Gatorade on the sideline for that team? Because it's the fullest, right?
Yeah, that's a good point. Everyone else is going to the Gatorade that they like to drink, and it's probably close to empty.
Because I'd imagine you have multiple choices down there. If you want blue, you can have blue. If you want yellow, you can have yellow. Orange, purple, whatever. They probably have it all.
So orange is still the best bet because that's the worst Gatorade color.
I would agree with you.
We're opening a can of worms on that one, Jack.
There's one opinion. I'll give you clear, Jack. I mean, maybe clear won't be used as much because they don't know. It's confusion of water or if it's the clear Gatorade. So maybe that's the choice.
That's what the Patriots have had that, I think, 3 or 4 times during their Super Bowl runs.
Isn't Glacier Cherry the white? It's not clear. It's just white.
That's my favorite one.
Yeah, that's what I bet on.
Actually, cucumber melon is really good.
Oh, that's really good.
It's really good.
Okay.
I didn't know they made
I have
that.
the same reaction as Sylvie.
So good.
Cucumber melon Gatorade color?
Yes, it's the best.
I never tried it.
It's the best. Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
Get ready to live. That's all I'm telling you.
That sounds like a straw-infused Gatorade.
What color is it? It's got to be fluorescent.
It's Seahawk green, not quite. That's not quite neon green, but it's like a soft green.
So people
not a color that you
jump
find in
battery
nature.
acid on Mike McDonald if they choose that.
Not quite.
Monday.
It sounds healthy too, so
it does.
eat on it all you will.
So it must be healthy then. Where do you even find that? Is it just at Jewel or something?
At your local gas station, like the Shell down the street. I promise.
Woodman's. Go to Woodman's.
Oh, you can find a lot of great stuff at Woodman's.
They've got 20 of anything you ever want. There's 20 different flavors and brands.
So Dion, I just did a Google search and you know how it gives you suggestions if you don't fill out everything as you search.
Yeah, what did it say?
I just typed in cucumber melon. I didn't get to Gatorade. I wanted to see what came up. Cucumber melon Bath and Body Works, cucumber melon lotion, cucumber melon perfume, cucumber melon candle, and then cucumber melon Gatorade.
Well, to the surprise of no one, when I was in high school, cucumber melon Bath and Body Works was, in fact, my signature scent. It is not anymore, but it was at the time. Yeah, so Peggy will not be surprised by that at all. Actually, it's fine. It's just fine. I think every token teen white girl in the mid 90s was a Bath and Body Works kind of gal. I just don't think that's shocking.
Yes, Sylvie, you agree?
Safe.
Now,
safe.
If this was the 80s, I would have no clue because I was not smelling any girls when I was in my teen years.
But our prime is the 90s, though. There was some sniffing going around in the 90s.
Yes.
You knew if there was a cucumber to be smelled, you could smell it there.
I'm telling you, if you smell that today, it will instantly take you back to the mid-90s. Instantly.
All right, who do you guys think is going to perform with Bad Bunny? Who's the guest appearance is going to be?
Couldn't formulate an opinion if God himself tried to make me.
Well, I mean, typically they
I
pick,
don't care.
they have people from that town, right? So, but what's like, were they?
I've seen connections to Travis
Shakira?
Scott with Bad Bunny. I think he
Oh.
was like, there was some weird like costume prop that he ended up becoming one of his favorites.
Wasn't he at
collaborated with
NFL Honors too?
Yeah. He's
Can
there.
you bet that like Cardi B will come down from her
Right.
luxury suite at halftime too?
What about
God.
J-Lo? Hasn't J-Lo been suggested?
J-Lo,
as a
yeah, I think that's
possibility?
one of the favorites too on
geez.
like the prop
Seriously?
markets.
Well, what's wrong with J-Lo, Peggy?
Oh, please. Get another husband.
Oh,
Wow.
Isn't that
Wow.
go with Ben Affleck too? I mean, like, get another wife.
Yeah, get another
Wow.
wife. Yeah.
He was with Shakira.
Wow.
I love Shakira.
Correct? So she's done
I
it
do like
before.
Shakira.
Elizabeth Taylor would like to have a word, Peggy.
Oh.
Now, I love Elizabeth Taylor.
Oh,
For you youngins out there, Jack, Elizabeth Taylor was
Oh.
like the aunt to Michael Jackson, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Do we have any optimism about the quality of the commercials this year, or is this just like our good commercials just a thing of the past?
I already saw them.
So many
I
have
think-
come out already. Go ahead.
A lot of the old charm of the Super Bowls has just gone so downhill. Commercials, even halftime shows, all of it. You're there for the game now at this point.
We've just, every year we've run this through 200 focus groups, and we've used AI analytics, and here's your unfunny, watered down dog crap commercial that we have.
I think this year's the year of the comeback of the commercial. I think they're going to surprise us this year. I don't know why, but it just feels like everybody's thinking that, Charlie. So now somebody's going to surprise us. It might only be one or two, but I think somebody's going to surprise us this year.
Panasonic
I like your
TV, Sylvie.
optimism.
Panasonic TV.
Hoodie, I was going to say, like, I think it was Charlie who mentioned, I forgot who mentioned about the focus groups, but like, not only were the commercials awesome and we never get a preview of them, but I know you were like me, where we're newspaper guys.
Yeah.
We would get the USA Today the day after, and they would have a whole spread of how every commercial rated with the focus group.
Right.
They would,
Yes.
they would sit with just people who were there to judge the commercials and give their feedback, and then they would rank them in order.
Rudy Martzke.
Here's the one you guys are going to hate. And Shay, for sure, you're going to hate the Hellman's Sweet Sandwich Time. You're going to hate that one. And you're supposed to hate it because you won't be able to get Sweet Caroline out of your mind. It is.
Why me for sure though?
No, because I could see you just be like, that was the stupidest commercial ever.
Shoot it
But
into
then-
the sun.
She's like Sweet Caroline. Shay for sure is gonna hate.
Oh yeah, totally. But you're
Wow.
supposed to hate it because it's supposed to be in your head, and you can't get it out of your head. You're not supposed to like all of them.
See, Peggy's right about you, Shay.
Well, yeah, fair. You know what? Safe.
Safe.
She's right about you. See?
Oh gosh.
And you guys don't like the Will Shat? I thought that was pretty funny.
That
The
was
William
funny.
Shatner raising
What?
grin.
Somebody hit a button.
Yeah.
It's all over TV.
Of course.
I've never seen this. Will,
We got advance warning about this.
yes,
It's
they were
over
going to
there.
do
No,
swear.
No,
I
it's
won the
over the
poll.
air. It's over the air. It's already been on TV.
Hey, Hoodie.
What did Will do?
First leg of your Super Bowl SGP is
won.
down. First leg is in.
Yes. Peggy swore.
You guys, it is that they say it in the commercial.
What do they say?
Will Shat.
Will Shad. Mhm.
And then they say,
They
is that
do.
dog a Shih Tzu?
The alt line just hit.
Oh, boy.
Oh boy.
So,
That's actually funny.
Dude,
They do. It's a funny commercial.
It is
it's
funny.
If anyone had listened to our show yesterday, you would have heard it. Thanks,
I was
everyone, for
listening.
your support.
I had my own novelty prop of more, either more Peggy swears on this broadcast or total quarterback interceptions, and I took Peggy swears. I think I just hit it.
Cash.
I think I'm good.
No one had Shat though. We all took. We had a fantasy draft of players, but no one drafted Shat. Sorry.
Sylvie's not even doing the bit. Now we're just swearing.
That is not swearing.
It's not.
It's past tense.
Oh, don't even.
There's no.
started
Oh
on
my
this.
gosh, Tyler.
There is no past tense for that. Either
What do
you
you mean
did
there's
or
no
you didn't.
past tense?
In the present.
That is a made up word.
I think it's the same word for past tense.
Yeah. Should we all go around the room and say what we think the past tense version of?
No.
Well, since we are on radio, we do have to take 10 seconds to pause for stations to identify themselves.
Yes. Official. On the White Sox Radio Network.
All right. What do we have? We've got a couple more minutes here on the stream and on ESPN Chicago here. And by the way, this is the big game pregame on ESPN Chicago. We've got the biggest game and day of the year, NFC versus AFC, everything on the line. And ESPN Chicago has big game talk, big opinions, absolutely zero agreement, every angle debated, every take argued, every matchup dissected. Get ready for the big game with compelling analysis right here on ESPN Chicago, brought to you by Yuengling Traditional Lager and Flight by Yuengling. Big game, big debates. Let's go around with everyone that's remaining here with your picks for today. Hoodie, let's start with you. Who do you got today?
Like the Seahawks 24-20.
24-20. So a win but no cover.
Correct.
And that is under the total as well, 45.5. All right, Peg, who do you like?
I'm going Seahawks 31-17.
Okay, that's a blowout there. Jack?
I will also take the Seahawks. I'm going 21-17 Seattle.
21-17. Chucky?
I'm going to go 24-10 Seattle. I think this ends up kind of being a little bit of a dud of a game.
Wow, okay. Dion?
I was going to say the exact score that Jack said, but I'm going to instead say 21-18 Seattle.
Oh,
all
Very
right.
creative, like Price is Right.
Just hit me with the
higher.
Yeah, that's the Price is Right. Hit me with the Price is Right. My
Totally.
goodness.
So go bet a 2-point conversion to be successful then.
Correct.
You're at it. Shay, who you like?
Patriots 2016.
2016. Sylvie?
Wow.
We have the same score, Shay, except the other way around. I've got Seattle 20-16, and I did place the prop, Tyler, on the safety today.
You play safety.
I did.
Okay. Interesting. I like Seattle too. I'm gonna go 19-16 today for Seattle over the Patriots. So I have a feeling we're gonna get one of those weird scoring Super Bowls this year. It's not gonna be like a conventional 17-14 or 21-17 or anything like that. We're going to get like a weird one. Maybe not quite like the scoregami weird, where it's a score that's never happened before in NFL history. But I think we get one of the weird ones.
Now that you said it, it's going to be like 15-12, and we're going to get nothing but field goals. It's going to be like that Bama LSU game years ago when it was 9-6.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Mm-hmm. That game was all hyped up. Yeah. If that's the case, if it is 15-12, then you probably have a chance at a kicker for MVP.
Yeah.
Like at that point, it probably has to happen, right?
Place your Andre Borregales bets right now.
Yeah, Jason Myers, you're up.
Who's your best long shot MVPs that you guys are playing or anything like that? Long shot.
Oh,
bets?
gosh.
Witherspoon.
Oh, yeah. Tyler was just talking about him. What is he on your list, Tyler? The second or third best player on the field?
He was the third best player on the field. Yeah. My long shot that I like is Ernest Jones, linebacker for Seattle. He's at 90-1, led the team in interceptions this year, led the team in tackles. So if it is like a defensive showdown, now you probably need some sort of touchdown to be scored for a linebacker to win like that. But he's one of the splash playmakers for Seattle that can certainly make something happen.
How about Cooper Kupp? Couple of touchdowns if he gets in the end zone. I think I'm betting Cooper Kupp today because I think he could score.
And he's got one, Jack. So, like,
yeah.
It would kind of be cool to see him win his second. It's very unconventional for a wide receiver to win it at all these days.
That'd be history, right?
What was that?
Who said Bobo?
I did. I'm kidding. I'm not betting Jake Bobo.
Jack, off
That would
of
be
your
history,
Cooper
though,
Cup
right?
point,
Oh, I guess.
I bet Cooper Cup to score the first touchdown at 14-1 because you look at all of these players offensively, not a lot of them have played in a Super Bowl, and Cooper Cup is one of the ones who has, and he hasn't just played in a Super Bowl, he's played well in a Super Bowl before too. So this moment's not going to be too big for him. And then if Vrabel's from the Belichick school of thought where we're going to eliminate the best player in the game, all right, let's eliminate JSN, and then that'll leave a lot of stuff open for Cooper Cup potentially.
I'm gonna play it, Tyler.
Let's do it.
You're good at this.
I did Keyshawn Booty first touchdown because I think everybody just assumes Steph Diggs is Drake May's favorite target, when in reality, Keyshawn Booty has been the connection ever since Drake May got there. So if the Patriots score first, I took Booty to score first.
Yeah, and he's like a deep shot threat too, so you can just all it takes is a couple plays.
And he's a 6'7" target guy every time they get on the field.
Yeah.
God, no,
you got to say
Hoodie.
8. Come on, Hoodie. He's got to say 8.
6'7",
He's got to add the 8 in
target
there, and then
guy.
he's in the clear.
We cannot do 6'7" anymore in our sports parlance. We can't do it. It's got to be 6'7"
or anywhere.
6, 7, 8. That's where it is. We can't do 6-7 anymore. It used to be our sweet spot as talk show host. You know, he's got about 6-7 home runs, 6-7 touchdowns. Now it's 6-7-8. You cannot use the 6-7. We're done.
It's a terrible time to be a small forward.
That's right. Poor Scotty.
All right, and with that, I'm out. I got to go make buffalo dip. And
all right,
see ya.
Thanks,
bye, guys.
Dion.
Take care.
Later, Dion.
Bye, Dion.
You're rapping, aren't you, Tyler? Aren't you rapping?
We got a couple more minutes here. Real quick, what's everyone bringing to their Super Bowl parties?
I'm not. I'm out on Super Bowl parties this year. I want to sit at home and watch the game on my TV because I went to a Super Bowl party last year and everybody was talking through the commercials, and I want to hear the commercials.
I've been seeing these types of guys floating around Twitter right now. Jack, I thought you were better than that.
No,
but this is funny. This is funny to me because Jack's
He's not.
doing it to lock into the commercials, not because he wants to lock into the game and dissect the game. He's doing it for the commercials. You can do that after the game.
No, I want to do it
and just
during the game.
there's
I want to
YouTube
watch
videos.
the game. I want to do it during the game. No, I'm watching it all live when it happens, live reacting with the rest of the world. I mean, I'll be with my family, so it's like we're having a little family Super Bowl party.
Okay, so
I'll
there's
get
still
invited
something.
to another one, so that too plays into the fact as well.
What if your family's getting loud during a Doritos commercial? Do you tell them to shut up?
Yeah,
Is
I
that
will.
how that works?
I'm more comfortable doing that with my family than with a bunch of random people.
Hey, at least he's doing he knows that he likes that, and he's not going to be the guy at the party that's telling everyone to shut up. At least
Exactly. I'd rather be that than be the exactly.
I hear you, Jack.
Tyler, I brought Yingling. Casey Yingling. My wife makes these really good Rice Krispie treats, but they're like Rice Krispie treats on steroids with all this frosting and sprinkles. And they're so good. I think there may be even like some chocolate chips in there. There's something in there.
Pot.
Pretzel pot. That's for tonight, Peggy. Very into that these days, thanks to our friends at Ivy Hall. But yeah, I'm like, I want to thank Yingling. I know you guys do too. 2 years ago, I don't know if we've ever even heard of Yingling because it was never available in Illinois, and it's soon become our favorite beer. So we're bringing that over to the party that we're going to.
Awesome. Charlie, got more than 12 wings this time?
Yeah, this time I was told don't bring food. So I was just told just bring drinks and we'll be good.
They know you.
And I don't,
They know you.
Is it connected to that? Who's to say? But we're just told just bring drinks.
All right. Hoodie, what you got?
This is an open invitation to cousins that want to come by. They can. And I was kind of shrugging the shoulder like, if you want to come by, you can. I'm not really having a party. Lou Malnati's it will be here. The actual Lou Malnati is going to be here. So that's
using your oven, right?
Yes, he'll be in my oven and he'll be cooking for me, and so we're going to have it catered. So that's what we're doing. Like nothing special. So I said, and here's why. It's this Super Bowl. It's Seattle, New England. That's the problem. I'm like, if you guys want to come by and see 24-20, fine. So otherwise, wait till next year.
Fair enough. Peg?
Yeah.
I'm doing the buffalo dip.
Buffalo
Same
chicken
thing.
dip?
Yeah, I have it already in the crock pot over here. So, but I wish I knew Shay's recipe with the different cheeses. I just did Philadelphia cream cheese, the buffalo sauce, and some ranch dip, the powder and the
That'll
chicken.
do it. That's
right?
gonna be delicious. Yeah, it'll be delicious.
It's so good. I mean, you could do that as a sandwich. You could do it as a dip. It's just, it's so good.
Shay is the sneaky chef of the station. I know Carm, like he's the obnoxious chef of the station, but Shay is sneaky the chef of the station.
Yeah, Jay Moore, I took a lot of pride when Jay Moore said the other day, shake and throw down. I was like, that felt really good. That felt very, very good.
Tyler, you fit that category too. Like you've surprised me with your knowledge of recipes and your love of food.
I will say I feel like I'm more of a baker than a chef. I do a lot more baking than, well, I mean, like I cook a lot too, but I think I take more pride in my baking than the chefing.
That's precision and math. Baking
it is, yes.
Is all precision and math.
Yep.
I don't bake at all.
Shay, what are you bringing?
But I don't bake at all. I'm not doing anything. I'm lazy today. I don't feel like making anything. I'm just having a couple friends over, so we're gonna order pizza. Keep it easy.
Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Well, that's gonna do it for us here on the Big Game Pregame. Thanks to everyone for listening and watching.
Let me tell you
on
something.
YouTube.
Let me tell you something, Tyler. This 2-10 for Northwestern is making Collins age like a president. Not good. Christ.
Yikes. Against Iowa today, right?
Yeah, I'm looking at that. Not good.
Yeah, it's ugly.
I used to love going to the Northwestern game on Super Bowl Sunday when they were at home. They're on the road today. But that used to be a tradition of mine. I would go to Northwestern, then I'm at home for the Super Bowl. You make it home right in time. All right, that's going to do it for us here on the Big Game Pregame. Big thank you to our friends over at Yingling, Traditional Lager, and Flight. Get yourself some for the big game today. Thank you to everyone for tuning in to the Big Game Pregame, and we will be breaking it down with you starting at 6 a.m. Monday morning with Cap and Hood, followed by Carmen Yerk, 9 to noon, Waddle and Sylvie, 2 to 6. Of course, Rich Eisen in there as well, 12 to 2. And we'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Enjoy the game, everyone.
See ya.
See.